she had this sort of like ineffable grace, which like shined bright amongst all the nefarious characters. And this aura which placed a limerence over mind and soul, whole mind under control by just the lilt of her voice. And as I said, we met upon the bankside of this comely lagoon, under a blanket of stars and the dark side of the moon, and she was sat there picking petals of a summer poppy's bloom, and wound round her wrist in pink thread was this balloon. And I asked her what the balloon celebrated, and she said that it flew to mourn this land which had been turned barren by just the eternal greed of man. She spoke of susurrous snakes being ripped from happy homes to make way for a concrete jungle built on nature's bones. You know how sad it is we destroy perfection to make way for avarice. And this she spoke with her silver-tongued rhetoric as I sat there longingly and listened. I mean, she christened my mind with newfangled ideas and philosophies discussing life and life's lessons, professions and their novelties. And she told me she wished to be a teacher. You know, a moulder of minds, for education was the key. And I just said, well, teacher, you've turned my pupils into pupils and taught them better things to see. And for hours we sat and spoke, smoking woodbines under the night's cloak, all the while my heart refusing to dead its dance. You know, her chantoyant eyes had me entranced with little flecks of gold and green that sparkled with jubilant behaviour under the night's pale glow. And in a thoughtless act of passion, I grabbed her wrist and then grabbed the balloon thread, and with teeth bared, I bit through and released that balloon that we'd shared. And, you know, she cried out and screamed, "What have you done?" Just like that. And I just cried back, "My dear, now our words float by the sun." You know, these ideas that we shared rise high towards the heavens so the gods may hear our pleas and rid the world of its 7 sins that do plague and take away our lands. You know, they glamorize the twisted villain and idolize the crooked man. This balloon that flies doesn't mourn but will rise as a beacon of hope for all the folks that cry at night. And she silently smiled and sort of nodded. But, you know, through searching eyes I could see her pupils following that balloon up and up, on through wondrous heights, and on towards the unknown. And so I took her face in between my hands, kind of like this, and I said that moments like this belong to you and me, and that's he and she, lost in each other's gaze for an eternity, and this eternity I'll spend eternally by your perfectly formed form, and it's no courtesy, for I feel blessed to be in the warmth of our certainty, and here quite honestly, nervously, but perfectly purposefully, I'll say that I love you. And I think that's fucking incredible, like, honestly, you know, seriously. To be real, to have this being in front of you who can bring you all down to naught, but then at the same time build you up as if through her hands you were wrought. You're caught within her smile, so kind she is taught. She feeds my mind with her knowledge, I call it food for thought. Now, all that I speak is uttered through these lips of purpose. Yes, these lips of lust are lips with urges, and these lips wish to lips your lips and kiss the lips which I worship. No nervous slips, just these wordless trips through the circuits of your imagination as we interlock fingertips. And now I want to make you smile. So I'm desperately searching the floor for any rare form of beauty to pick up and give to you as a sign of my love. And I come across this bouquet of forget-me-nots, and as I pass them to you, I just whisper, "Forget me not." For people in this life tend to forget me a lot. But, you know, I won't forget what I love and I like these forget-me-nots, darling, don't forget me tonight. Because this love is you and me, as he and she, lost in each other's brilliance for the whole world to see. And my grandma liked it. She said it's not a wrestler, but it'll do for now, you know? So, okay. Thank you.